Hello. Just came out of Captain Marvel for the second time. The other night I was going to review it, but I kind of sort of fell asleep in places because it got a bit boring. I decided to watch it again just in case I missed anything. It's a sort of I'd say 4 out of 10. There's things about it I do like. I did like all the that all the characters did things. So some of these Marvel movies, it does feel like the rest of the cast is sort of standing around whilst the superhero does superhero stuff. But I think Brie Larson really should go back to doing serious stuff. She's not very good at this. She came across as a bit wooden. I was getting a lot of flashes as well with it, especially when I watched it a second time. It reminds me a lot of the Green Lantern movie that was made a couple of years ago. You know, everything seems to be either that they can't seem to get the balance right between normalising and epic astro action. It's sort of I'm usually a fan of the Marvel movies. There's only been 1 or 2 of them that I thought were a bit stinky, like the Incredible Hulk, and I wasn't a huge fan of the second Thor movie, and what was the other one? Oh shit, there's another one that I didn't really like that much. God, I can't think of it. It's just gone completely out of my head. I'd have to look at it on a piece of paper. It's like the Marvel TV shows. The only Marvel TV show out of all of them I've liked was Daredevil, because it was bare minimum nuts and bolts action, and it reminded me a lot of Arrow. Well, particularly the first season of Arrow. But you know, Marvel were really good at doing spectacular stuff, but drama's a little bit when they go into the drama area, it can be a bit sort of you think there's a lot of cringe. There's the weird bit when they've changed the music and they put a pop song in that I've never heard of. I'm sure it's some sort of 90s thing, because they were sort of rubbing your nose in it. It was the 90s. The only 90s thing that actually made me feel a little bit nostalgic is there's a scene with a little girl who's sat outside whilst the Skrulls are talking to the humans, and she's listening to a portable CD player, and I had one of those myself, and I was sort of a slight of nostalgia. But everything else, you know, she dresses in grunge, but I used to dress in grunge, and everything was neatly pressed on her outfit, which isn't grunge. Grunge is you don't iron clothes. But you know, and there are weird things about the character. I think they were trying to make it sort of fish out of water, but it didn't really work that well. Other than that, I'd say just watch the thing once. Maybe watch it on an aeroplane if it's shown on an aeroplane. But it's particularly the second time watching it, the action is a bit boring and repetitive, and we've seen it all before. There's nothing really leaping out the screen at me on this one. It's actually quite funny, there's a trailer before it for the X-Men Dark Phoenix, and the Dark Phoenix character and well, the Phoenix character and Captain Marvel have got very, very similar powers, which makes me a bit See, I like the Captain Marvel character when she became, well, she was Miss Marvel originally. Then she became a character called Binary, who was much more interesting. But, yeah, I'd say go and watch it if you got nothing else to do. But, you know, I don't think it's as popular as everyone thought it was going to be, because on Monday I watched it and it was 7 people. It was me and another bloke, and that was it. So I don't think, you know, I know it's got a big money on its opening, but lots of stuff has big money on openings. Doesn't mean it's very good. You know, when you consider the Transformers movies by Michael Bay. Yep, that's about it. See you later.